Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about fully funded Australian government specific scholarship that is open since February 2022. So if you're interested to study in Australia for bachelor, masters or different kind of training that they are offering and funded by the government of Australia, why not you dig into it? So I just looked into the benefit of this scholarship. I found some interesting benefit that they are providing. Besides some other benefits, the most important things I realized that they will send me the airfare from my home country to go there. This is a really lucrative opportunity for me. And second, of course, they will provide me academic, some other compulsory fee and establishment allowance, and most importantly that is living allowance paid after 14 or 15 days. That is really important for me. And here is some eligibility, you can find it out. So if you're interested, let's dig into it. First of all, I will click on the apply now and it will redirect me to this page where I can see some kind of application guideline. If I open the PDF file, I can see the participation website link. And of course, if you are interested, first of all, please check whether you are eligible. If you found your country, then go into how to apply. All right, applying online. So if you're really interested to know more about this scholarship, I really suggest you to read before applying. But for me, to make it simple and faster, what I do, I just click on this link that actually bringing me here. So first things first, since I'm new here, what I need to do, I click on the left hand side, login or registration. For me, I will click on the registration now, and what I need to do, I need to provide this information and they will send me an email to my inbox. So make sure that you provide a valid email and that you are able to access. And once you provide that, you will see such kind of information. So the one weird thing is that they are not sending email instantly. It might take a little bit time. Don't be surprised about it. So once you got the email in your inbox, it would be something like this. If I open, and your temporary password is this. By the way, don't try to copy my temporary password. Just copy. And what I need to do, email address, password is temporary password. I try to log in. And I'm successfully able to log in. What I need to do, provide the temporary password and create a new password. Done and save. Now I changed my password successfully. What next? If you look into the left hand side, you can see that applications. So just click on that. You can see there is no pending application right now. Create a new application in the right hand side. Just click on that. It will processing. So you must have a handbook of your country profile before processing. All right, that makes sense. Whether you have any criminal record or not, you have to confirm. Okay, first things, Australian award scholarship. Actually, we are looking for Australian award specific scholarship. Click on that. Next. All right, title. For me, Mr. John Doe, that's fine. Citizen, for example, Papua New Guinea. No. And which country are you living in right now? Maybe Germany. Have you applied or are you intended to apply for permanent residence or citizenship in Australia or New Zealand? Yes, no, it depends on your preference. I prefer no. National identity number, not required, but I prefer if you have national identity number, and I'm pretty sure everyone has national identity number, and I prefer to provide it. And passport number BA00100223, and issue date is basically 1st January. I just provide an arbitrary number. Okay, place of birth, you just provide a place of birth. Ethnic groups, it's not required, you can skip it, but if you have, I just provide. And the gender is definitely male, and the expiry date for this passport number, and that's for 5 years, January 1. That should be fine. Save and continue. So you need to provide all information that is required. Again, if you have different residential address or mailing address, just use this, otherwise check on that, it's actually doing the same thing. Then go to the next. If you are married and you want to bring your spouse with you, so you need to provide the family details, family name of your spouse, and all the passport number, country of citizens. I just skip this information to make it simple and smaller. Then children details. If you have any information about children, just click on that and provide children details information. Of course, I don't want to fill up this in form, but it's a pretty straightforward. Go next. What you need to provide the emergency contact details in case anything happen with you. So who would be the next kin person to contact on behalf of you? So you just provide information of this emergency person. So provide this information and address, so on. The next stage, if you have any scholarship or benefits that you are currently have, or if you have received any scholarship before, you need to provide this information. So if you have any scholarship information before, so what you need to do is click on the right hand side add, and the scholarship title and some sort of information, starting date, ending date, who is the own scholarship provider, and so on. The next, scholarship application. The next stage here, you need to tell what other things you are planning to apply for application. So if you have anything in your mind, or if you have already applied for anything, you have to provide this information here. Otherwise you just can skip it. Maybe if you don't have any information, just provide that. Next, proposed study program. So what you need to do, just click on the ad and it will pop up a new form where you need to provide the course title, institutes where actually you are planning to study, and all the information. Here mostly you need to provide the research title. So most of the case, if you're thinking for the master's or PhD, this is really important for proposing a research title, research details, objectives, and what actually you wanna do with this research. For undergrad or training, I really don't think it's important. So in that case, you can do not applicable and save it. I'm not going to fill up this form. And what's next? Qualification. Now, if you are applying for masters, so what you need to do, you need to add your qualification. You just click on the add button, it will pop up with the new information, qualification name and institute, country, study level. For masters, you need to provide undergrad. It's like chronological order, highest on the last one. So first you provide the undergrad, before that A level, before that actually O level. So you need to provide this information details here. Try to provide as much as information you have. Provide every single piece of information. That would be really helpful to select you as a right candidate. So next, yes, this is English proficiency test score. You need to provide this score unless your first language is English, but I don't think it's really helpful. For me, no. And was the English language the highest level of study? Yes. And then have you taken one of the following tests? Yes. If IELTS, then provide the IELTS details, reading score, writing score, date of taken, overall score, and so on. So after providing this, go for next. Computer literacy details. Are you able? Yes. If you are, just provide this information if you are able to access computer, internet, and so on. I'm pretty sure whoever is watching this video, they have the literacy of computer and able to access the internet. Otherwise you cannot watch this video. And then just provide such information that is really related to you, and click on the next. And here, if you have any kind of certification or computer training in local or international, just provide that details. Then it will be actually helpful for you to choose the right candidate. Definitely such kind of co-curricular activities is really helpful to select you as a candidate. If you click on the next, then you need to provide the current employment. If you are working for any company or anywhere currently, provide this information here. Otherwise, if you are completely fresh, just provide not applicable, and it will process. Click on the next. And previous employment is always applicable if you are currently working on, and if you have previous working details, just provide this information by clicking add on form. Otherwise, you just click not applicable, and then supporting statement. Now this is really crucial. This is one of the main criteria from where they will choose you as a right candidate. So first question, why did you choose your proposed course or institute? You need to explain exactly the main reason why you choose and why you propose this type of research that can contribute to your study, and why they will choose you as a right candidate. In 2000 character, you need to explain them. Well, these are the reasons why exactly you choose me as the candidate. And then the next one, how will the proposed study contribute to your career? All right, let's say you propose something for automobile, and currently you are working for an automobile engineering company. So if you propose something, well, I have this knowledge and I want to contribute to my career by improving this knowledge, by proposing this particular research, it would be really helpful for you to improve your career. Again, you need to explain this reason. And what next? How have you contributed to solving a challenge and to implement change or reform? Again, you need to explain everything here. You also give some kind of hints, the leadership knowledge, skills, and considering kind of like community contribution and so on. You need to explain this one in 2000 character also. And next, so what you need to provide, you need to provide three kind of example that can actually you can get something gain from this scholarship. So it could be personal, it could be professional, but at the same time, on a contrary, you need to provide the constraint that can prevent you to achieve your task or goal. So it's like a little bit tricky. You need to provide and support your skills that you have to achieve the right goal. Again, you need to explain, I have these, but for some reason I am really afraid whether I can achieve this goal because of this type of obstacle that I am assuming I can face in future. So you need to explain in a nice way. It's always tricky writing such kind of statements, but I really believe this is really crucial to choose you as a right person. And the next one, once you've done everything, please indicate one development theme of most relevant to your application, even though it may be relevant to more one than. All right, so you need to choose the right category for your proposed topic. So you need to provide that for example, maybe education, maybe engineering, whatever is related. Next, do you currently have any connection or relationship to any staff of DAF or DFAT? I believe no. If you have yes, just provide. Are you subject to any criminal? It always depends on your personal state right now, but for me it's no. Have you ever been convicted? No. Do you identify have a disability? No. It's all kind of like a basic standard application that you need to face for every single applicant. So next is, just click on that, it's professional membership. Imagine that you are working for a professional area. For example, you are an engineer, so what you have, and maybe you are a member of engineer associations in your country, or in IEEE membership in a research academy. So whatever membership you have, if you have any kind of membership, what you need to do, you just click on add, you just provide organization name from when to when, and if you hold any kind of position. Otherwise, if you're completely fresh, you don't have any kind of achievement, just click on that, not applicable, and then click next. Now, communication plan. Where did you first learn of the Australian Award of specific scholarships? So of course you can have a lot of things you can choose. For me, where I can get it, please specify. I get with this scholarship union site. I just copy and paste it here. So it's like giving us some kind of benefit. If you provide this information, actually they will recognize our site. That would be really helpful for us. Thank you very much for your contribution, and click on the next. And documentary evidence, you have to provide few information. A minimum of must upload a proof of citizen or identity, and for that case I would say it could be your passport. Just scan your passport information page, click on the add, and document type provide. For me, for example, proof of citizen, and the provide description, it's a passport, and then attach this passport file here. That's the first things. Second, certified copy of previous academic transcript. Now, if you apply for masters, so you need to provide the certificate for undergrad. That's a certified copy. What does it mean, the certified copy? So if you finish your undergrad from any university, what you need to do, you just need to provide a chopped certificate or transcript at your university. Ask your university registrar or treasurer, just provide a seal back on your certificate and transcript that is a verified and true copy, and they will do it. That's like international format, you will get it. You may also upload a certified copy of post-secondary, okay, if you are for. And they also encourage you to provide A-level and O-level certificates for that. And of course, you need to provide the IELTS or TOEFL or PT academic result that you mentioned before. That's kind of like English proficiency certificate, and statement of university or school that English is the language of instruction. For some reason, if you feel that your last undergrad degree was taught in English, so you need to provide a statement from university. Ask your university to provide that this course actually taught in English, so they will do it. And referee report. All right, what is referee report? Since you are applying for scholarship, I prefer you take referee letter from the best approach. If you are able to get referee from academician, maybe your a dean of your school, or maybe a professor, or maybe you know any professor in your country who has some good reputation, it would be fine. Otherwise, you may get some highly official person, they just write on their pad or letter that maybe he knows you and you are good at this, and I wish his bright future, blah blah blah. It's a kind of a pretty straightforward statement. I'm pretty sure if you ask them, they have a pure knowledge about it and they will help you. And the next is curriculum vitae. So you need to provide your CV and any other relevant information. For example, you have a membership information, you have a co-curricular activities. Just provide whatever certificate you have. Please provide this certificate. This is really crucial for you, and it's actually increase or level up your application into the next level. And research application only. And if you are applying for master's or PhD and you have proposed a research, then in that case you have to provide few things: academic referees, and that's academic referee must from your academic. For example, a report from your two academic referee, you just ask your supervisor or co-supervisor to provide this information, and principal, researcher, whatever, list of relevant publication. And if you have any publication, for example, you have published article in your journal, you can upload it here. It's actually increase your weight of your application, no doubt about it. Next, once you upload everything, just proceed next, and the next page actually declaration is according to some act, blah blah blah. You understand this should be a true and real information. If you provide any fake information, blah, there's some kind of punishment, and everything is done. I understood, and submit. Now for my case, of course, I have filled up all the information. So what you need to do before submitting, what I propose, just go to the print view and see what actually you fill up and what not. You are able to see all the information that you provided and not. So I hope you get it. Again, if you feel any kind of information that is not filled it properly with this video, feel free to write your comment down section below, so I will try to answer you as much as I can. Otherwise, if you have no comments, I would say all the best for your next application. Thank you very much.